Welcome to this video on mechanical engineering, specifically focusing on Applied Thermodynamics-III, prepared for UPSC, SSC, and other government exams. Let's look at our first question. In an impulse turbine, the absolute angle at the inlet should be selected depending upon what? The correct answer is both the thrust requirement and maintaining the flow across the blade row. Moving on to the next question. The ratio of work done to the energy supplied to the rotor in a turbine stage is called what? This ratio is known as the blading efficiency. Our next question asks, what is the ratio of the rate of work done to the energy supplied to the stage in a turbine? That is the definition of stage efficiency. Next, we have a question about steam turbines. Steam turbines having complete nozzle coverage of the blades are referred to as what? These are called full admission turbines. For our next question, what is the ratio of the sum of the actual output of stages to the available energy in the turbine? This ratio is known as the reheat factor. Let's consider the next question. What are the advantages of using a condenser in a steam power plant? The use of a condenser offers all these advantages, including permitting the recirculation of condensate, allowing for lower back pressure, and increasing turbine output. Finally, we have this question. Radial flow turbines are also known by what name? Radial flow turbines are also referred to as Ljungström turbines. Moving on to our next question. A condenser generally operates at what pressure? The correct answer is subatmospheric pressure. Next question. Which of the following cannot be achieved by using a condenser? The correct answer is none of these, as all the listed options are achieved by using a condenser. Let's look at this. The condenser in which there is direct contact between the steam and cooling fluid could be what? That would be a jet condenser. Consider this scenario. A condenser is placed at a low level such that the vacuum inside draws cooling water into it from a river. This type of condenser is known as what? This is a low-level jet condenser. Here is another scenario. A condenser is placed at a height where water must be injected using a pump, and condensate flows out due to gravity. What is this called? This describes a high-level jet condenser. For our next design question, while designing the condenser, what is it desired to have? The goal is to achieve all of these: maximum heat transfer, effective air extraction, and no air leakage. Next, a surface condenser should preferably have what features? It should have all of these: uniform distribution of steam, minimum pressure loss, and an optimal number of tubes. Lastly, what happens when air leaks into a condenser? When air leaks into a condenser, it causes a reduction in work done per kilogram of steam due to an increase in back pressure. How can air leakage into a condenser be identified? This can be detected using several methods, including a drop-in thermometer reading after isolating the condenser, the soap bubble test, and the peppermint oil test. As noted, all of these methods, including the thermometer drop, soap bubble test, and peppermint oil test, are valid ways to identify air leakage into the condenser.